Cooney here. My man, Mr. Dempsey, Jack's nephew.
Yep.
He's in a lot of trouble. We're training hard. I'm teaching him all about the game, how to breathe, how to get some endurance, and we're going to have a great time in June.
17 pounds down, this guy is running scared already.
A lot of celebrities will be with us on hand. Tracy Morgan comes every year, the greatest guy where I love him. And listen, bang, boom, bang, bang. Hear that noise? That's what you're going to be hearing for a long time.
Exactly. Larry Holmes will be there.
Bells in the ring. You hear bells before?
Yeah, I've heard
when
bells.
I get through with you, you'll hear a lot of bells. For me.
Dempsey, baby Jack Dempsey.
Against Cooney.
Grudge
Dempsey
match.
Cooney.
Grudge match of the century, of the new decade. So, YCS, help out. Jerry, talk about the charity for a
Well,
minute.
we're going to help kids get a better life, struggling kids. We're going to teach them about love and taking care of themselves and eating better and staying off the streets and no drugs and those kinds of things. We help out for years. And I'm so happy you're a part of this program.
Buy some tickets, great cause, and see me in the ring with this guy. 3 rounds.
So bad, he's in trouble.
Oh, we'll
he's
see.
in trouble.
We'll see.
He's in bad trouble. I'm getting ready for this guy. I'm going to fight this guy.
6 months.
6 months from today. Dempsey versus Cooney. He hasn't got a shot. He hasn't got a shot.
We'll see about that.
It's so bad. Get up. No, they're going to have a great time.
Looking
He's doing
forward.
good.
Yeah.
He lost 30 pounds. He's looking fantastic. And we're just teaching him how to fight a little bit.
Well, this is all about the kids for YCS, and this is Jerry's charity, and this is helping underprivileged kids in New Jersey.
Guys,
this is going to be a big night.
Antonio
So,
Tarver,
yeah, looking forward
Jason,
to. We got a lot of guys. Giant Damon, and a lot of great guys coming out.
Watch out, this kid's in trouble.
All right.
Hey, Dempsey, it's Cooney here, bro. Keep training. Keep those hands up, because I'm coming for you, bro, and it's coming soon.
I'm here with Dana White, and he says I'm effing nuts to be
He's
boxing
nuts
you, but
trying to fight you.
But hey, the YCS is a
He's
great
definitely
charity.
a guy that will do anything for charity.
Anything for charity, but he's going to be in my corner, hopefully. Hoboken W Hotel, YCS.
It won't help.
It won't help. It won't help. All right,
Be easy on him, Jerry.
Keep going straight ahead.
That's right. Well, Frankie is the man. Too Tall Jones, he's going to give me some more boxing tips on how to.
Look out, Jerry.
You better watch
He's
out,
coming.
Jerry. I'm coming at you here with Mike Hall, and we got this great golf group
I got
here.
Dempsey with a KO over Cooney.
That's right. I'm here with John Daly, and he's going to get me on the John Daly diet. Gymnasium. Cooney, I'm here with Mick Foley, and
Take it easy on my guy here, all right?
he wants to be in my corner, South Hart.
You know what? Big Mike, he called me and said, Jimmy, I need a manager. I know you've managed some of the biggest names ever in the history of wrestling. Well, what about boxing? Well, I really haven't managed anybody in boxing, but just remember, you hit him with the left, you hit him with the right, you hit him so many times that he's begging for another left, okay? Don't worry, baby. You're going to be the man. You're going to take it. You're going to be the champion. It's all for charity.
Jerry Cooney, YCS.
Hey, you better watch out, Gerry Cooney. He's gonna knock you out, baby. You
Look
better.
at these guns.
You
Look at
better.
this guy. Look at
You
this.
better move.
Yeah, you better move.
You better not get
Yeah.
this. This guy's working out.
Jerry Cooney, Mickey Rivers here says, I actually have a chance to knock you out. Goose said I couldn't, but this guy.
I said he would knock you out in the first round, the first minute and 14 seconds.
You're saying I can knock Jerry out in 14 seconds.
You're right, a minute and 14 seconds in the first round.
Shot against you on.
Take a look. There's something on his shoulders right now that won't be there after the fight.
No, I don't know about
This
that.
big squash is going to be somewhere else.
I don't know. Goose is maybe
Kick
in my
his ass,
corner.
Jerry.
Oh, come on, Jerry.
Hit
No,
him hard for
don't
me
listen
too,
to this
buddy.
guy. Right? But boxing's a whole nother thing. So you think I got that left hook? What do you think? He's going to support me either way.
I know, baby. This is the man.
David Cohn, and he thinks I have a half a chance against you on fight night. What do you think, Graham Lloyd? Do you think I can knock out Jerry Cooney? You don't think so, David? A-Train Mike Alstott, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he thinks I'm going to whip your butt in June 20th for
Knock
YCS.
you out. This old guy right here.
That's right, man.
You're gonna win TKO and 3 over Jerry Cooney. I'm gonna throw a meatball at him to scare him. All right?
Cooney in 2 rounds or less.
Jerry, I'm with Johnny Damon here. He says I could still, he's still rooting for me. So
Watch out. He's
June
gonna get
20th.
you.
And my daughter here, Jenna. Jenna, you think Daddy's going to win?
No.
No. Welcome to episode 3 of Dads and Daughters. Kelly, otherwise known as the Lovey, and the Jenna, otherwise known as the Babushka, and Gizzy, known as Gizzy. So welcome again. We got a special episode, and hopefully you could hear the clips we were playing. That was to promote the YCS Fight Night, Jerry Cooney Fight Night that we're going to be doing. It's now been rescheduled till June of 2021 to give me more time to get in shape. But I want to talk a little bit in this episode. We have a great array of guests here. In this half hour, we have Robin Peck, who I want to introduce briefly. So, Robin, do you want to join in the studio? Here's Robin.
Hey.
So I want to talk while Gerry Cooney's going to be joining, hopefully momentarily, with some technical difficulties like we all do with technology. Before we have Gerry in the show, what I want to do is talk a little bit about YCF Youth Consultation Services and Robin. Robin's the Senior Director of Development. She's been involved with YCS for as long as I've known this charity, for at least 9-10 years. And I know you've been around for a lot longer than that in terms of but Robin, why don't you talk about the services in terms of what YCS does in providing services to thousands of families and underprivileged kids in New Jersey. So I want to hand it over to you real quick.
That's kind of in a nutshell what it is. YCS has been around for over 100 years, serving families in New Jersey, families in need, children in need, from birth through their adulthood. And the thing about YCS is it's real responsive to whatever the need is, wherever the need is greatest. So with this COVID, there was a tremendous outreach to help families, to provide for them, to help them, get the supplies they needed if their children were with them and needed to have help for schooling and education. We have children in residences, children who have been kind of removed from unsafe situations. They live with us 24/7, and we take care of their needs, all of their needs. Gerry has been spending the last, oh my God, I don't even know, it's got to be close to 15 years. He spends every Saturday, sometimes twice a week, with a group of residents we have in Patterson. And he trains with the kids and he spars with them, and he's kind of teaching them the sport of boxing. But I think more importantly, they get a life skill and life lesson by working with Gerry, because he understands them. His background is a little different, of course, than their life experience, but they both come from a tough background, a troubled, a lot of personal crisis. And they learn to channel their anger in a constructive way through the sparring. And Gerry gets to be a mentor to them. And he has mentored, I can't even, it's countless. It's hundreds of kids, because he's been constant over 15 years. The children will stay with us and then we'll move on, perhaps reunited with their family, perhaps to another foster family. But Gerry's the constant. And so he's been there to help them feel better about their lives and about their futures. And so it's been a great gift. It's been a real great gift. And I guess 7-8 years ago, we had a brainstorm. We started talking, and I asked Gerry maybe he would be a referee at a fight. And he said, I'll go you one better than that. Why don't we organize a boxing match, a charity boxing match, and raise awareness for YCS and raise much needed funds. And so that's what we've been doing. We've been doing it every year until COVID. We got a little sidetracked this year.
Yes, we have.
Got a little sidetracked.
I don't know much about Gerry Cooney. What I'd like to do is cue a cool, quick video of Gerry's boxing exploits dating back, I can't say how old they were, but pretty cool clips that we have of Gerry in a ring doing his thing. So.
Cool.
Gerry Cooney.
A right hand buckle the knees of Gordon. I don't know what the referee is waiting for. Trying to get 52 uppercuts from Forrest with combinations of left stance, straight out. Jordan is about to drop. Jordan is on his feet as Lively flips to the corner.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen to me on Friday night. I really hope it doesn't. So let's just hope that I can stay upright and not be one of those guys laying in the ring. But
No, he's a much gentler. He's much
they called
gentler.
him Gentleman Gerry Cooney, but no, Gerry has an amazing story, and he's got an amazing book that has just come out called "A Contender in the Ring: A Champion in Recovery," which tells that story. Growing up in Huntington, Long Island, his childhood upbringing, Irish Catholic, and his brother Tommy, Golden Gloves, and Gerry's father was alcoholic, and how he got into the sport of boxing and his early wins when he came up. He beat some great heavyweight contenders, Ryan Lyle, Ken Norton, Jimmy Young, and then he had the big fight with Larry. And here's Gerry Cooney, the man of the hour. I don't even have to say, Gerry, I just did your whole rundown of your career and you missed it, but that's all good. Gerry, I think your audio is muted. You just got to click the mute. So, but we'll get there. There's your beautiful wife there. She's gonna get you on board. There you are.
Is that it? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm coming right for you.
I know you are.
I'm sorry, girls, but your dad's in trouble.
I know. Yeah. Well, Gerry, I gotta tell you,
he's going to meet the boogeyman in June. The boogeyman being me.
Well, hey, Gerry, the problem is all those celebrities who missed the opening of the show saying, Mike's going to beat up Gerry, whatever. Well, Jenna, I've been asking her for a year, who's going to win? She keeps saying Gerry. So
this girl knows what's going on.
She knows. I guess she wants to root for the winner is what she said. She goes,
by the way, Mike, I don't call you Mike anymore. I call you Jack.
I know you do. Baby Jack.
Jack, baby. Dude. How you girls doing? Beautiful puppy back there.
They're doing good. We got
how are you?
Good.
Here, Robin's on. So yeah, Gerry, we're talking about your upbringing and showing some highlight reels, but really the whole crux of the show is talking about how you got involved with YCS, your mentoring, and a mutual friend of ours, Gerry, is Chaz Palminteri, and he once told me or told everybody in the movie the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. But what YCS does is helps these kids to find their talents and become better persons. What you do with mentoring.
Well, you know what, Mike? It's a really fascinating that we go in and see these kids and we help them to build confidence and help them to be confident and give them options and try and. YCS is a phenomenal program, and I'm so glad to be involved with it. And I work with the kids, and we get rid of their frustration, some of their anger, and we get them believe in themselves. I mean, that's really what's a big thing, which I didn't have growing up. I had to find my way in the ring to express my anger, and that's how I became successful. I was angry, and boxing made me through that, and I was pretty good at it, and that's the answer. So when I get a chance to see these kids and all the staff and everybody involved with YCS helps these kids to grow, to have a better build on that foundation that started off slow and give them a direction. And I love it because it's something I didn't have growing up, and I wished I had in the moments when we talk about after I knocked out Kenny Norton. That day, I realized that my career ended that night because I started to drink and not take care of myself. And I wished I had somebody like me or like Robin or anybody from YCS to grab me by the arm and say, "Come on, Cooney, let's pay attention. This is important now."
Well, your dedication to the kids, Gerry, is amazing. Robin was just talking about that, how you have come together and you've been, I call them Gerry's kids. I mean, these kids, and we do have a clip that I wanted to have the producers show, which was an interview you did a couple of years ago, Gerry, and shows you with these kids. So we got that clip. I just want to show the evidence behind everything we're talking about.
Great.
Nice and tight, hands in your mouth, right?
Champ Gerry Cooney is fighting again for kids like 16-year-old Jonathan Santiago.
Stick, right hand, again.
Jonathan's fight, like the rest of the kids here, is to make it through life. They are children living at the Kilbarkin Residential Treatment Home in Patterson, a facility owned by YCS, a New Jersey nonprofit whose mission is improving the lives of children. And the boxing lessons are like therapy.
It's gotten me through some tough times. I do like to fight, but since I'm over here, I'm taking my fighting out here instead of on other people, which is a good thing. It makes me feel stronger and better about myself.
It's not just the boys who need this.
Right uppercut, left hook.
Gerry works out the girls, too.
Boxing is like a huge stress reliever for me. It helps me out when I'm stressed out about something. I have a lot of anger inside of me, and it's like the one thing that I can get my anger out on.
Gerry relates to these kids who are placed with YCS for a variety of reasons.
I grew up in a very rough household. At 16, I entered into the New York State Golden Glove Championship. I won the middleweight title my first year. The pains we all go through that I never dealt with. I see it through these kids, and you heal them a little bit. You make them a little bit better. It makes you feel a little bit better.
He spends his Saturdays in Patterson with them. Not one of them was even a thought when he was in his heyday.
He's a famous boxer, and I've seen some of his videos on YouTube. He has a nice left hook.
I showed them a highlight film of me, and every one of those kids can identify with the fight of life in that fight that I'm showing them. And they connect with me that way.
With 31 fights, 28 wins, 24 by knockouts, and 3 losses, they do connect and see the bobbing, weaving, trying to avoid trouble in their own young lives.
Wow, that was beautiful, Michael Dempsey. That was beautiful. And Kelly, thank you, Kelly. And wow, that was beautiful. Beautiful piece and true.
It's true. It's authentic. I mean, this is what it's all about. Is you are authentic, Gerry. I always said when you meet your heroes, I said like I texted this to you on your birthday. You meet your heroes like later on in life. Sometimes you're very disappointed. I could write a book on those stories, but with you, it was kind of the opposite, and you've exceeded my expectations and become kind of like that mentor, that person for me, which really is amazing. As I grew up watching you in the ring with Kenny Norton, Larry, and all that, and to all these years later to be actually, hopefully, finally to get in the ring and do what we spoke we were gonna.
You see me smiling, bro? You're in trouble, bro.
I know I am.
You're in a lot of
but
trouble.
hey, sometimes charity hurts. That's what Rocky Balboa said when he fought Thunderlips, right, in that movie. So
listen, Mike, I want to tell you too that since I started at 12, I don't know how many years ago, 13 years ago, there, I'm still in touch with some of those kids who call me and we talk and see how they're doing, and it's a really beautiful thing to have to be able to help reach out to those kids and get inside them, and hopefully someday down the road they'll play it forward. Like we have pizza, we get different things, and someday down the road they'll get a chance to play it forward, right, Robin?
I think they do. And you know what? And this is it's about Gerry, and these are kids who are very wary and very streetwise. And so if you're inauthentic, which is what you were talking about, Mike, they know that. They know that in 30 seconds. And there's an honesty that the way they can trust Gerry. And that's the big thing, is trusting him, not only, about the boxing, but just that he's there, he's there. And there's been more children, like he repeats the same kind of care and concern over the years, 15 years. It's not the same kids. The young kids have grown up now. And that's what he's talking about, that they stay in touch with him. These children just need people to care about them and to
believe in them.
To believe in them.
Well, he's a great dad too. Gerry's got 3 kids of his own, Chris, Jackson, and Sarah. You got your own daughter, so I don't know if she's in the home right now with you, but Gerry's extended that kind of being almost like a dad to these kids, and I think that's a very honorable. And I've seen it, all the charity events. His dedication is so impressive, whether it's virtual like it was this year at Cantor Fitzgerald or in person. I never saw a guy who's done more for an organization than you, Gerry. So definitely, you're definitely a champion outside the ring, and we'll see June 5th who's going to. But let's talk.
Tell him don't do it. Kelly, tell him don't do it.
I know. Cover those hands. Keep those hands up. But the fight night, I think it tells an incredible story. I tell Kelly about going the distance, perseverance. This year, like no other, we had the pandemic. We've had so many challenges. I can't get up to Jersey to train as much. Although I've had Antonio Tarver, I had Irish Mickey with me for that. I've had a little bit, had Joe Munley up in Scranton, PA with Larry's guys. I've been training hard and lost about 46 pounds. I'm probably too skinny now for you, Gerry, but
it's not going to help you, bro.
It's not going to help me, I know. But at least I can move. Well, I got to run. I got to run from you. That's the whole thing. I got to run around the ring. So I don't want.
Get up, get down, get up, get down.
No, but it's going to be.
I have seen you through these last couple of years we've been together, training with Antonio Tarver, Mickey Ward, showing you good stuff. I mean, listen, these guys are great fighters. They were great. They had the heart of a lion, and I see it in you growing as you're training with them. But I am also seeing a couple of flaws. Even though I like that T-shirt a lot you have on there.
Yeah, that's right.
Making. And we do, once I see it once, I see it twice. The third time you got to pay, bro. You got to pay.
No, I know. It's all good, but we have incredible, and the celebrities that come out every year, Gerry, Tracy Morgan, who always comes out for fight night. Johnny Damon, I don't know what he's going to teach me about boxing, but Johnny's definitely in my corner. He did a little clip, you missed it. He kind of said, I was going to knock you out, but you probably want to line Johnny up for your next opponent. I said, Johnny could be my stunt double on June 5th. So I don't know. I might have Johnny in the ring in round 3 or whatever to see if he can. But
I love Johnny Damon.
Yeah, he's the best.
Greatest baseball player and a great friend. And he's another very charitable guy. So I hope he does be beautiful. And listen, you already won. You already won by being involved here.
Cool.
Some guys.
That's the fight night. Larry Holmes is going to be there too. Big Larry, the Easton Assassin. We don't know whose corner he's going to be in, but probably yours, Gerry. But it's okay. We got Irish Mickey in my corner. Iran Barkley was going to join tonight, but he can't figure out how to connect into the studio. Vinny Paz, Dan Grimaldi from The Sopranos, Steve Sharippa. We got a lot of great people to come out, and it just speaks volumes at how dedicated these celebrities are to support. O.J. Anderson comes every year. It's amazing how many people come out to support. I mean, you had the who was the one for The Sopranos that was out? He came every year as well, and I know he's probably
Tony Sirico.
Tony Sirico, yeah, I was with Tony a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but you two have been touching some greatness. We've been seeing it all through the year, and we're happy to have those guys come aboard and and watch this. Are you sure you want them to watch this?
I don't know, but I mean, Kelly, do you want to be in Daddy's corner when I go?
No. She's going to be in Jerry's corner, Uncle Gerry.
I don't know. Well, Jenna's in your corner. Jenna already kind of.
Right.
She's been betting on you from day one. I guess the Vegas odds. I said go for the underdog, but it's a no. I know. Yes, this kid is 15.
Michael, how do you get around so much? You're all
passion. It's like you. Passion. We have passion for helping others, and that's what we do. I mean, there's a very. I'm proud to say that it's paying it forward and being here at home with the girls and helping others as well. I'm teaching them. That's what Kelly does, and we're gonna have a guest on at the end of the show that she supported over the last 10 years as a mentor in her own right, and that's what it's all about: teaching your kids the right things as they grow up, and that's the values that you've done, Gerry. And I'm trying to do the same for my girls.
You sure are. Listen, I just spent a month or 5 weeks with Teofimo Lopez, who just recently fought Vasily Lomachenko, and for the lightweight title. Teofimo Lopez beat him. So he's taught me a couple of things that I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it, bro.
I don't know, but Mickey Ward taught me the liver shot. I know you're a body puncher, so Mickey taught me his patented liver shot. So
you never tell your opponent what you got going, bro. You speak right.
This is a fun charity event.
So we're gonna hype it up like Rocky and Creed, right? But we do have a clip of some boxing legends that have actually. We'll see which ones. I think they're mostly in your corner, Gerry, but we'll see what we have. But let's see if we have a clip of some of the heavyweights that have been out there for supporting this. One more video coming. It's coming.
Beautiful.
And I'm here with my man Mike Dempsey. Listen, I know you already get on and get a great cause of fighting in the ring for great cause, right?
Yep.
So
YCS.
Be careful, Cooney. Be careful. I mean, don't mess this guy nose up. We need him. We need him to be all over the place.
It's Macho time. Hector Camacho Jr. here. Take some time out, tell anybody to support Mike Dempsey, boxing great Gerry Cooney. They put together a cool charity event for December. So please support them. They put the gloves on. They handle their business like a man. They see who's more macho. Support them. It's for the YCS, Underprivileged Kids New Jersey. All for a great cause. It's macho time. Hey, Mike, I love you, but my money is with Cooney. It's macho time.
But I like your courage. I like your heart.
What about
I'm
you?
gonna be there.
Number 10, come up your face.
Yeah. Please do.
Do I have a chance? What do you think?
Oh, you got a chance.
Okay, I got a fighter's chance, right? I'm an Irish guy like Gerry, but we'll see.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta watch out for the left hook.
Yeah.
Slide, move, step in, step slide, walk you around. Get used to it. Get used to it. Get going. Listen, this game, when you, by the time fight night comes, together. Just get back. That's now. Get it up, tight, short. You bend your left foot, pull. Bend your left foot, pull. That's all. Get it up, tight, short. You bend your left foot, pull. Bend your left foot, pull. That's all. Get it
Control is what I'm trying to give you. That's all we need right now. A little control. So you can control your conditioning. You don't have to go in there all wild and blow your load in the first round. So it's important you take your time. You feel me? And that's what we're trying to do today, okay?
Relax your shoulders. Good jab. Have fun. There you go. And then right in there. There you go. Relax. That's it. Make sure you're in distance here. Yeah. 1, 2. A little better. Okay, stop. That's it again. 4 now. Again. That's it again. 1, 2. Right now.
I know, get some more.
That's it. Boom, good right hand.
Very good.
That's it, Mike. Ooh. That's it. There you go, Mike.
Very good. A lot better. He's going to have better.
There you go. Come on, make your grandfather Jack Dempsey proud.
Sorry, but that was the wrong clip we had. But that was the Larry Holmes, Gerry Cooney.
Good clip. That was a good clip. I remember every second of that fight. And he and I talk about it. It was a great time. We fight back and forth at each other. Listen, he was a very experienced, great world champion, known for in the history of the game, top 3 or 4 heavyweight champions of all time. I got a chance with very minimal experience, 25-0, but mostly all knockouts, to go in the ring. We went 13 rounds with him. So, listen, it was a great time, and I loved every second of it. I wish we could have had a rematch. We almost had one last year.
I know.
We
it's all good, but well, June 5th next year, everybody, and Gerry too. There's another heavyweight contender we have in backstage, James Bonecrusher Smith, who's got a very similar organization called Champion for Kids. And I don't know if you guys have seen each.
Look at the Bonecrusher, bro. Look at the Bonecrusher.
Hello, Gerry. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, buddy. How about you?
Good.
Now, I want to cue in another guest. Yeah, Gerry, I want to cue in another guest we have backstage. Cameron Powell, who's another champion, who and his grandmother Sarah, big boxing fan, and both of them. Cameron's a champion who's known Kelly for about 10 years. And he's our buddy. Cameron has cerebral palsy, has Barter syndrome, but Cameron has had somebody, and Kelly has been a mentor, like we were just saying to Cameron. They met in elementary school, right, Kelly?
Yeah, in 3rd grade.
And when Bonecrusher has an event next Saturday, I believe it is, for your Champion for Kids, and also to also kick off, right, James, the local your Boxing Hall of Fame, Legends Hall of Fame that you're doing as well. So I think Cameron could be your first guest at your event.
Very good. We're excited about it. And, Gerry, we started the Boxing Legends Hall of Fame. We'd like to induct you too, recognize you, man, as a boxing legend down in Myrtle Beach again. You need to come on back down to Myrtle Beach, man.
Bone, I'd love to come back down with you and do anything with you. I mean, obviously, you playing your golf tournament this next week?
My golf tournament is the November the 7th.
You've been doing that for how many years?
We've been doing it a long time, man. About 20 years now.
Let me ask you a question, Bone. Did you get them knees fixed yet?
I had 3 knee replacements.
Good for you, bro. I had 2. I got 2, but I do have 3 knees.
I got one replacement on the left and 2 on the right knee.
How are they feeling?
I need another one.
Oh my God! Why? You got to come up here to New York. I got a great doctor for you. We'll get it done up here. You got to get them changed. You know what I mean? But listen, great smile. Life is good. The heavyweight champion of the world, right there, Bonecrusher Smith.
That's right.
It'd be great to have you come up and rub elbows with us up there in Hoboken, New Jersey, in June, right?
Yeah, I come up there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What's the date?
June 5.
June
5.
Wow.
And we're going to have Cameron in corner too. Cameron's going to be in our corner. I think we have a video. Hopefully we can get this video. It's called Cameron. We saw you last December, and right, you were going to be in my corner. I think we have a little video cam that we can show.
Cam, we are going to fight for Cameron, right? And June 20th in Hoboken, right? I'm going to go 3 rounds with Gerry Cooney, right? And you're going to be there in my corner, right? Rooting for me, right?
Yep.
All right, buddy. All right. 3 rounds with the champ. Go Cameron. Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about, Cameron. Sarah, thank you for coming on with us tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
And Bone, anytime you need me, I'm coming for you, okay?
Okay.
I know we had a little bit of a beef, some kind of a beef, I don't know, but I'm in your corner.
We'll get your number, and if you're still doing the radio show up there, I'd like to be on your show sometimes too.
We'd love to have you on anytime. Just let me know what you want to talk about, and you're on. And you're on.
Well, as far as Sarah too, I mean, Sarah, talk about Cameron, you know, their friendship and how some of this, you know, obviously adversity that he's faced, and he just always has a smile on his face. And we went to Miami together 7-8 years ago with Barry Larkin, and watching Cameron's uncle Julian as a professional basketball player. Oh, he's over in Europe right now. He's been amazing ball player, and Gerry is Barry Larkin.
Wow.
And that was a cool picture. That was a nice moment back about 7 years ago. And yeah, this is Cameron's girlfriend, Kelly. Right, Kelly?
That's my best friend, Cameron.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so young in that picture.
God, that was amazing. So that's what it's all about, is seeing these kids grow up and become adults. And there's Gizzy. Gizzy was young there too. So, but yeah, they've had such an amazing friendship. And I think, as we talked about Gerry and James Bonecrusher Smith, the way you did mentor others, Kelly has been kind of doing that herself and been such a great friend to vice versa, right, Sarah?
Yes, absolutely. They had an instant bond from elementary school, as Kelly mentioned, and Cameron carries Kelly wherever he goes in the back of his chair. He has her little necklace.
That's right. Yes,
so that bond has just was strong instantly and has continued to be. So their friendship, I'm sure, will carry for many years to come.
Yeah. I remember when I first met Cameron, when he came to specials with my class.
Yep.
He went to class with me.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, amazing.
So Cameron and Sarah, you guys are in North Carolina as well?
We are, yes, sir.
Great. My brother was in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours from us. But Bonecrusher is from Magnolia, North Carolina originally, and he's up in Fayetteville a lot. Myrtle Beach is where he lives, but he's in North Carolina quite often. So hopefully we'll see. It's nice to see Big James down and by us. So, but hopefully we'll have him up in Hoboken in June as well. And again, I think it's going to be a great event, and kids similar to what Cameron's gone through. It's an amazing organization. I'm privileged to be a part of this event, Gerry, and Bonecrusher, always happy to support. Where's that post?
And Michael,
yeah.
If you're going to tell me that Bonecrusher's been training, then you're going to get me a little scared, okay?
Yeah, I know. He's got some things to show me. We're not going to. So good. Hey, he won 12 rounds at Mike Tyson.
That's
so
right. He's a bad man,
he's the first man to do that. So I think he's got some things. I just need to go 3 rounds. That's all I need to do.
Hey, Bone, I think in the 12th round, you rocked Mike Tyson, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You rocked him. I mean, that was the first time he was rocked. That people saw that, hey, he's vulnerable like everybody else.
Yep.
You hit him with that right hand in that 12th round. I remember that like it was yesterday, bro. How many years ago was that?
87.
That was 33 years ago.
Wow.
33 years ago.
I fought Holmes in 82. That was 38 years ago, man. What the heck happened?
Time go by.
But you guys look great, and it's been great to see everybody. This is such a special episode for all of us.
Thank you.
Gerry, Robin.
Thank you.
Cam, we haven't seen since December, but hopefully we'll see you soon and be in my corner. I need some support because everybody says I'm going to lose to this big guy over here. So I don't know. I'm going to have to get back in the gym, F45, training me and workouts.
I'm going to make you look good for a little while. Remember, all you're going to hear is 8, 9, 10.
That's right. Well, if you see the training clips, I'm getting there.
And I'm going to be there with Cameron.
Kelly will be there with Cameron, and he's going to throw in the towel. So we're going to do no mas, no Roberto Duran, no mas.
Cameron, can I tell you something? I love you. Great to meet you today. I'm looking forward to seeing you in person. And you too, Kelly. Great to be with you guys today. And
Thank you. We love you guys.
Fitness known as the heavyweight champion of the world. We got Robin Peck.
Yep.
We got Dempsey, the young Jack Dempsey right now.
Baby Jack.
Sarah, and thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I love this show. Is this going to air again?
Every week. We do it every week. You're the third. Keep going every week.
Is
So
it taped right now or is it live? Is it taped?
Yeah, you'll see it on live. I'll send you the link to it, and everybody can keep tuning in. But it's every week we'll have you on again, and we'll see if I can lose any more weight and get in more shape for the fight. But we'll keep the journey going. So I appreciate the opportunity. In great shape.
Thank you. Stop waving that right hand at me, bro. Stop waving that right hand at me.
All right, I'll get the left.
Cameron.
All right, Cam, we miss you, buddy. And,
we miss you, Cameron.
And Robin, thanks for everything you do, Robin. And James, I'm going to see you, James. We'll have a pig picking next Saturday in North Carolina up in Cary. So look forward to seeing you, buddy.
All right, see you next week. See you soon, Gerry.
Hey, Bone, don't feed him too much, bro.
All right, thanks, everybody. We'll tune in next week. We have another episode.
Thank you. Love you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Cameron and Kelly. I love you.
All right. Thank you.
And the Bone Man.
All right.
All right. We'll see you.
Okay. Signing off.